Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all our viewers out there. Welcome to another episode of Menace of Floating Island. This is Plus 3 HP D&D campaign number 2. As you see, this bunch of best friends are actually playing together, learning, and falling in love even more with Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Raymond. I'll be your host, and I play Noctis, your High Wizard Necromancer. Together with me is the best partner I could ever ask for. Let's start him off with the father of the group, CHUBAX.
Yeah, hi. I'm CHUBAX. I play Kava'ch, the changeling sorcerer that wants to watch the world burn.
Well, don't we all? This time, it's good to be back. And of course, this world
Finally.
was made possible by our dungeon master, our weaver of worlds, the one and only DM Axel.
Hi, I'm Ron, and I am DM Axel, and I would be playing everybody else.
All right. It's been a bit of a break, and we missed playing as Noctis and Kava'ch to the point that they almost blend with our other campaigns. Where did we left off, DM?
Okay, last we left off, you guys have cleared out this dwarven excavation, which is a previous Temple of Abbathor. You have found this so-called gem that King Nerkly from Nomadgar told you about that could grant wishes. Unfortunately, it is not such an item, but a different kind of item. It is a fragment of the lucid eye of Azathoth, an item that you do not know of, but that you have known the name of the item during attunement. Um, After that, since you have cleared it out, you decided to go out uh, of the excavation. Uh, Also, with Noctis being gifted um, with the Orb of Dreams, an item that was provided or gifted by Shin, a fellow, a human with a pet imp that Kavach had encountered when he tried to get the gem of Abathor. With that done, you guys are going out or traveling back to Phandalin with knowledge that Captain Macho Paladin, this nemesis of yours, is back in Phandalin. So now you are now at the doorway of Dwarven excavation when uh, when you heard uh, Orcish Orcish language, Orcish dialogue from uh, a bit far away. So, uh, Noctes, Kavach, what do you do?
Raj, do you hear what I hear? This does not bode well.
Well, we have some. We do have some new items we can play with.
And it seems that we've learned some new skills as well. But never a bad thing to be cautious. How could we fulfill ruling this world or burning it if we die at the hands of measly orcs?
And let's just take it slow and let's see what they're doing. So we'll try to
Hmm.
stealth peek from. Are
Okay,
these
so
covers? Are these cover?
uh,
Or they're like low on the
yes,
ground?
yes, uh, we can set it up that you are still a little bit inside,
Oh, this is
but
this is inside pala.
yes,
Oh, okay.
inside of the giant walls.
Okay. So maybe yeah, speak here. See that?
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, roll me perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
9. God damn.
Perception. Sheesh, I don't know one. Let's see. 15 plus 3, 18.
Nice.
Okay.
Will work.
So Kava'ch, you could see the lucid eye of Hazaton moving in your periphery. It's it's a bit annoying, and you fail to look further. However, Noctis, you notice three orcs that are moving to your location. They are dragging some sort of a cage that is not made of metal but made of branches or twigs. It looks like a ball of twigs, but you could
Mhm.
definitely hear someone inside, like, "Let me out of here! Let me out of here! Free me, you stupid orcs!" And then you could hear the orcs like speaking in Orcish, like, and uh, I do not believe that you know Orcish, and so yeah.
No, Dwarven Sylvan.
But
Same here.
Noctis, yeah, based on your perception, you could tell that uh, they are not on alert.
Are they heading our way?
They are heading your way.
Uh,
Interesting.
What they plan to do?
Knock. I'm gonna try something. And then I'm gonna peek out. And then I'm gonna. What's this? I'm gonna get from my pouch and a pinch of sand, rose. Oh, any pala. Pinch of sand lang. And then I go like this with my hands. And then I say, Dormir. And I cast sleep on the three creatures. It just says roll 5d8. Do they do anything? I don't see a
Yeah,
attack roll or anything. Or a
yeah.
save.
No, there's no save. It is lowest HP to highest
Highest.
HP.
Okay. I roll
So,
5d8.
uh, what spell level are you gonna cast it? First level only, or do you
Yeah,
wanna
just
upcast
for
it?
first level only.
Go ahead, roll your
5
5d8s.
5d8. Two, three, 5. Not
Yeah.
bad. 7. Oh, 7, 7.
You have
That's
to step out.
14 plus
Mhm.
9, 23, 1, 24.
24. Okay. So you notice number two, the one at the front, like falls to the ground, falls asleep, but the other two are unaffected.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, we gotta act knock it before they wake him up. We're still not in initiative, right? So they don't know that we cast that.
Uh, yes, they did not notice that you casted it.
And then I look at Flat and I whisper, "Hey, Flat! As soon as they notice us, block the block the entrance, and we'll just kill them from afar."
The entrance is 10 feet wide, and Flat's door shield is only 5 feet.
Yeah, it's fine. At least stay in front.
Okay.
Yeah, just stay in front.
Flat will grants in agreement.
So still no initiative. You wanna do a combo, brother?
Fire and ice.
Right now, I would say, yeah, let's go with initiative. Let's see uh, what will happen.
Okay. Si
Okay.
sleep ba is concentration? Hindi, diba?
No, that's it. It's done now. They're asleep for a minute.
Okay, so we roll for
Initiative.
initiative.
Initiative. Don't forget to click your tokens.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Click token,
And then the
and then
new.
Character sheet, initiative.
character
Cipher
sheet.
flat.
Ah, very good. And then click initiative. Was that it? Who's
Mine.
Pog
Wait.
and Ulas?
Oh, I was wrong. Okay, there we go.
How come mine's not rolling?
Did you click your your thingy? Did the the red blue things come out?
I think you haven't clicked your token.
You might have to close the character sheet again.
Okay, okay.
I think
Oh,
you're in the
sorry.
ruler. Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, I'm a hero. That's why. Okay.
I got a 5. Fuck.
That was pretty
Okay.
high.
Yeah. Okay. So Noctis, what are you gonna do?
I will take Kava'ch on his desire to combo, and I'll withhold my chill touch until his turn.
Oh, okay. Sure, you can do that. However,
Mhm.
this is now the orc's turn.
Correct.
You could see Orc 1 and Orc 3 like they were laughing at number 2, blissfully unaware yet that they are under attack.
Okay.
But right now they are egging and kicking number 2 to wake up, and that would be uh yeah, that would be their turn. Number 2 is currently waking up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Uh, that would be their turn. Flat. Flat gets an idea. He moves forward uh, on the opening of the wall, moves his shield to um, horizontally. So you now have a
Barrier.
yes, a 10 foot
Ooh.
wide, 5 foot 5 foot high um, barrier. So if you are behind it, it's considered hack cover.
Okay. So he's like here, like by the entrance, right? Or
Yes.
something. Okay. Thank you, Flav. Smart move.
Gives you a thumbs up of approval. That would be his turn. Kavach, what are you gonna do?
So yeah, I'm gonna look at Noctis and we're gonna fire together. I'm gonna go with Firebolt. Perno de Fuego! With my my hand in a gun, my pistol hand.
Then I will say Frigidus Tactus with my hands palm open, causing frozen skeletal hands, um, attacking sino gusto natin?
Number two, again.
Number two. Okay.
On number two, okay. Uh, do I need to roll for
For me, it's
skeletal hand?
for me it's attack.
It is me as well.
10
Ah,
Really?
plus
okay.
10 plus 7, 17.
8 plus
17,
7.
17 hits.
Okay,
8
you got me
plus
worried.
7 is, 8 plus 7 hits. 14, 15. Yeah, that's 15, 15 hits.
So 1d5.
They are not wearing any complicated armor. They're just wearing hide armor. They do not have shields. So yeah,
Okay, so 1d.
and they're carrying great access.
Okay, so 1d10 damage for me.
1d8 for
Okay,
me.
I got 5.
okay,
I got 4.
So 9 total.
okay. Total of 9 damage against DOS. You
Mm-hmm.
could see DOS is suddenly hit by a fire attack and a chill touch hand. They're a bit confused. They are now aware of you guys since there is a streak from the firebolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide here.
And Noctis.
I'm gonna back up here.
Okay, good.
Just out of cover. I just on.
Noctis,
Okay. Um,
what you gonna do?
are they considered humanoid?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Well then I'm going to cast Charm Person to number, let me see, 30 feet. Pasok siya, man.
Charm person.
Does that work?
Are you sure? Because you are already hostile against them.
Okay. Mm,
Are you sure? Do you want to continue?
no, that's a good advice though. Thank you. Um, I will cast Ray of Sickness to number 2. So I will point my hand again in an open gesture towards number 2, and I'd say Ray Morbo. Then a ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards the creature within range. I'll need to make a ranged spell attack against the target. Let me try that. 16. 16 plus 7. Hits.
Sorry,
And
what spell is this again?
Ray of Sickness. Right? Ray of Sickness, first level necromancy. Hello?
Yeah, he's checking. I think.
Okay.
Oh, I think we lost him. Wait, let's see. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
There we go. We lost you for a few minutes. A minute. Hello. Are you back? Stuttering a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
No problem.
Um, uh, Noctis, could you repeat what spell you casted?
The ray of sickness.
Okay, Ray of Sickness, and this is against two. Is this a spell attack?
This is a spell attack, and I rolled a 16 plus 7,
Okay, it
uh,
hits.
24. Yeah, 23. 23 pala. Yeah. So it hits, and I need. Okay, on hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is also poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Uh, 2d8 damage first.
2d8 damage. Rolling two dice. A 7 and a 7. Very good.
Nice.
Mm, okay, no need
14.
to roll for con save as number two falls down. You could see him, and then you could see his spilling his guts out of his mouth, and then curls up and dies.
Okay.
Nice.
So you killed number two. Do you have something else, Noctis?
Um, all the casting time was at one action, so that's already my movement there. I am not sure if I have any other reactions aside from defensive ones. Let me just quickly check. These are actions. So what I'll do is I'll just stand my ground. I'll stay there.
Okay. Then this would be the remaining orc's turn.
Mm-hmm.
One and tres.
Mm-hmm.
What's your movement, guys? 30 feet. Excuse. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so they would be both just at the edge of Flat's door. Both of them will attack Flat as he is holding the or barricading. Okay, let's see. They are attacking with their great axes. So first one, and then did it click? No. Sorry. First one, 21, 21, 21 hits and 9 misses. So that would be 10 damage on Flat.
Yeesh, that's quite high. Kava'ch, we gotta get rid of them quick. There
I hear
seems
ya.
to be someone trapped inside that weird cage of theirs. Is what
Okay. Is it my turn?
Let's see.
Oh, flat first,
Yeah,
pala.
it's your
Flat,
turn.
flat, flat.
Yeah, it's Flat's turn. Flat is going to take the dodge action while
Oh, I love flat.
barricading the door. Is holding his ground.
Love flat is so good.
you
Kavach, what are you
deserve a
gonna do?
reward.
I'm gonna go here, and I guess we gotta protect the flat. Um.
We gotta get rid of them fast.
Okay, we need some distance first, so I'm gonna say no kissing on the first date, and then I shout susurros dissonantes, and I cast dissonant whispers. So it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw against one or
Uh, f-
three.
1.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. 3. They
Yes.
fail.
So it takes 3d6 damage. Fuck. That's a 4 only. Damn it.
Or only? No
4
additional
damage.
damage?
Yeah, just 3d6, but it must use its reaction to move as far as away as its speed will allow.
Ooh. Sure. It will move 30 feet away. There we go.
That's it. That's it for my move.
Nice.
Why did he move? Because you move. What did you cast?
Dissonant
Dissonant
Whispers.
Whisper.
Oh, okay.
Noctis, what are you gonna do now?
I will try to cast something that I haven't casted before.
Oh
It's
crap!
called.
Sorry, RJ. Before my
Go
turn
ahead.
ends, can I absorb the corpse?
Number two?
Yeah.
Sure, you can.
Okay, so I have a charge.
Is there a range to that?
No, no. Range 4.
Range for the absorption?
As long as you can see it.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay, sorry, Jay. Go.
Not a problem.
Okay,
So
so
I will. Yep. So the corpse gets absorbed. Is there what does it look like for Fluff?
you see Kava'ch commands the Lucid Eye of Azathoth to absorb the corpse, and you could see this little ball of shimmering rainbow light move at a very fast speed to the corpse of number two, taps it, and then you could see the corpse turn turn into mush, and then gets absorbed like a liquid on a straw
Ugh, I love it.
to uh, to the lucid eye of Azathoth, and then it disappears and reappears at your side, Kavach. So that's what happens. Noctis, what are you gonna do?
I will applaud Kavach. That's a great show. um,
We bringing the pain, brother. We bringing the pain.
don't worry, we'll feed you more until the day comes that I can raise them. But for now, absorb as much as you can. So I will cast Phantasmal Force uh, towards number 3. So I will do some hand gestures, moving them around. I'll say Phantasma Vis. And I will craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that I see within range, and the target must make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, orcs are not very intelligent.
I hope not.
15.
What makes it? My save DC is 15.
Oh,
Okay, bits it. So they save.
Yeah, they save.
Yeah.
So that's basically
Number three,
yeah,
even though a little bit stupid, is battle ready and
that's
uh,
very good.
knows how to ignore images suddenly flashing on his mind. Is there any effect on a fail save? On
None. It
a
didn't say anything.
save? Oh, okay, so no
On a
effect
save?
then.
None. Mm-mm.
Okay, so is that your turn? Do you plan to do something else?
I will just
Save.
maybe take one box. Uh I'll move one slot behind there. And then
Sure,
I
go ahead.
enter.
so he didn't
Okay.
get damaged, right, Jay?
No, nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
It relies on them failing the save.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Next is
before we continue, I have a question. So my
go ahead.
ability score for intelligence is already 20. So if I were to um take ability score increase, it cannot go above 20 anymore, right?
Yeah, no, no more.
That's like the maximum. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so Orc's turn. Hmm. Let's go first with number one. Will use all of his movements to go back near Phlatt, and then both of them will attack Phlatt with disadvantage. This is for number one, and then number three. Number seven and a natural one. Both of them misses. Phlatt, you can see Phlatt
Yeah.
blocking all the attacks with his door. Phlatt um, will do the dodge action again, pumping himself up as he managed to block both attacks so far. Kava'ch, what are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna cast curse on the number one. That's my bonus action. And
First, the Lucid Eye of Azathoth's curse.
yes.
Okay, number one is cursed.
And then I'm gonna go Perro de Fuego. And Firebolt.
Okay, go ahead, roll to attack.
Yeah, that's only a 10. God damn it.
No plus.
And then misses, unfortunately. The orc squeezes holds his head while doing so manages to dodge out of the firebolt. Uh, After he returns back, you could see there is an extra eye on his forehead that was not there before, and you could see the eye is looking
Oh,
different directions. Is that your turn, Kavach, or do you plan to do something else?
yeah, that's it for now.
Noctis, what are you gonna do?
Do we have one or three damaged?
Flat's the only damage. 10
Yeah.
HP.
And they all missed
Okay,
this
so he's
round.
Yeah, it's just wounded.
okay. Um oh no, it's too close to flat. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch then. Trying to
Do you
distract
do
this.
you plan to do something aside
Um
from that? Uh,
no, I was planning to cast Ice Knife, but then it damages each creature within 5 feet, so flats included.
that is that dexterity saving throw?
Is it
It's okay, Dad. Because Flat is dodging, he has advantage on the dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well, I'll just say flat duck. Then I raise my hand straight up, Glacius Ferro, and then wave it down as I cast Ice Knife towards number, number one, closest to me.
Okay.
So with that,
Ro-
I create a
roll to
shard
attack.
of ice. Yeah, make a rage spell. 12 plus 7. Does that work? 19?
Uh, 19 hits.
Yay.
The ice knife
Okay.
hits. One.
Yes. On a hit, target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit
Okay.
or
Roll
miss,
that first.
the shard. Okay. Roll damage first. 1d10. 7. Not bad.
Okay. 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
With the
And then
7
the
damage, number 1 is knocking on heaven's door. He's severely wounded.
Ooh, I like the sound
oh,
of that.
I like that too. But you see, hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay. So I'm running for both orcs.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
11 fails, right?
Yes.
And
I'm a
Phlatt,
50.
Phlatt fails also.
Oh
Wait,
no!
with advantage?
Advantage.
Yeah, he rolled a 3. It's written in a
No!
4.
Told you to duck.
How much
I'm
damage did he
sorry,
get?
Flat. 2d6.
Go ahead, roll 2d6.
That's ice knife,
Yeah.
Yes.
I
cantrip, right?
I got a no, it's the first
First
level.
level.
Yeah. I got a 6 and a 4. 10.
Ooh, 10. Okay. So with a 10, number 3 is uh yeah, uh number 3 is bloodied, and you could see number 1 perishes.
Ooh, finally.
As he perish, uh you could see his body turn soupy again, and a trail of a very thin trail is being sucked into the lucid eye of Azathon. You can see the lucid eye does a little dance.
Oh, I absorbed it also.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I get another charge.
Yeah, because one is cursed, right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Okay. Noctis, is that your turn, or do you plan to do something else?
That's my turn for now. Thank you.
Okay.
Tag, you're it.
Uh, Phlatt takes a Phlatt also takes the 10 damage. He's still wounded, but the wounds are there, and he still gives you thumbs up,
Sorry,
grunts
Flat.
in uh grunts aggressively like, this is okay, this is still okay. For that, since there's only one more enemy, he'll still do the dodge action, since it it would take an action to write up his shield and do an attack. So instead of doing that, he'll just do dodge action again. So yeah, Kava'ch. Number 3
So,
is severely wounded, also knocking on heaven's door.
I haven't thought of how I say my curse yet. Wait, let me see how that does in Spanish. Maldición. So that's what I'll do. I'll go maldición on number 3, so it's cursed, and then I fire another perno de fuego.
Ooh, go ahead.
A 22.
22 hits. Roll
1d10.
damage.
Oh, dice fell. 4 plus my 1d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
4. That's an 8.
Okay, with an 8, uh, it the orc. How do you want to do this?
Ooh. Uh,
Well done.
Yeah, as the fire just consumes his head and as it melts, I just raise my coin again and then it just whoop, absorbs it again and I'm like I've got another charge. My charge lasts to long rest. Is that correct? Or does it?
No, your charges are dependent on the number of corpses you have.
No, yeah, but I mean, if I have a charge, does it go away after on during a long rest?
Yes, on a long rest,
Okay,
yes.
so I hold it till my long rest.
Yeah. But
Okay.
you just woke up from a long sleep, so
Yeah. So we're good.
okay. So with that, we are exiting initiative. Okay. So, uh, you are now free to do what you want. You've managed to uh,
Maldish.
hello, yeah. You have managed to defeat your enemy. What do you plan to do now?
Well, shall we take a look at this caged being?
What's the prize? Let's go. We'll open. We'll go close.
Okay. So you could see um wait, sorry. Okay, so you could see this ball of tangled branches. You could hear someone, hey, help me, is there anybody out there? What they plan to do?
Uh, I go close, but I don't. So it's like a net, right? Like a cage,
More like a cage.
or like a cage. So I just I like poke it with my foot. Hello, who is this?
Ah, that that sounds familiar. But it cannot be. This is this
Is this
is no.
it's the it's the head of the town.
the what?
Uh,
Head of the?
no,
Okay.
no.
Uh,
This is Barton, his brother. But uh, is that is that you, Kava'ch?
Barthen?
Yes, Barton. The
Yeah, the he owns the.
Barton's provisions. Yes, that is I.
I rip it open. I make sure. Can I roll inside if it's really him?
Sure, go ahead.
That's my notes for Barthen. Oh, okay. I like Barth. Uh, the one we don't like is oh Linen is the one we don't like, right?
the town master, you mean?
Oh, him too.
Okay.
Uh, oh, insight is 10. Hello?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
inside of
Sorry.
10.
10.
Um, hmm, he he seems truthful. He seems very afraid, and he mm, does not seem to be. Okay, wait, sorry. Okay, so he looks very afraid, and you could see him in his clothes are in tatters because of wear and tear. It's like he was captured mm, about 5 days ago. He looks thinner now than you've previously met him. Does not seem to be lying. He seems to be Barton.
What the hell are you doing here?
I was captured by this orcs.
Where?
I was outside Phandalin doing uh, some of my uh, provisions, stocking up some of my provisions. You know.
Barthen, we were supposed to meet you back in town. We do have some interesting inventions in case you've forgotten.
No, I have not forgotten. It's just that I cannot believe that you're still alive.
Why is that?
Captain,
Has there been any?
the captain has told us that the two of you died fighting the Manticore.
That motherfucker. Is he still in Phandalin?
Yes, it is, and I actually cannot believe it at first because uh, when he told his story, I've already met you and I already asked you to go to Nomengard. So I was a bit apprehensive at first, but the way he told his stories and the way his bard tells the story is very convincing, and
Yes,
I
he has
I
a
just
bard.
assumed that yes, he
More
is.
food for our
He has a
fodder.
bard.
I wanna rip his face off.
He already got his party from Neverwinter, and uh,
How many are they?
he I've only met the bard, but I believe he also got a holy person and uh another another spellcaster, I guess. But that's uh that's all I know about him. Uh, yeah.
Not gonna be as easy as we thought. Fine,
Never really is.
I use my knife to free him.
Thank you. So you free him. You also cut up um, some of the cage that he is being held. You can see him. Thank you, but are you really Kava'ch and Noctis? You both of you seem to be a bit dark and a bit gloomy. What happened?
Never mind that. My question is, you told him we were alive? Did he believe it?
Mm. No, I don't think I've told him that both of you were alive. I just thought that it's a bit weird, but uh, yeah, I've never really gotten to telling him that I saw you after he
It's
claims that you've died.
it's probably best not to tell him, Barthen.
Hmm.
It wasn't a manticore that hurt us. It was the captain himself. So we
Just
want
you.
to absolutely. So we are gathering a bit of our strength and paying him with interest. We might need your help, Martin. Our presence must not be known as we enter back into town.
I might be
So
able to help you more than you think that I can, since both of you are my benefactors and you saved me from these orcs that were probably planning. I don't know what their plans to me is, since I don't know what they were talking about. But
What do
uh,
you have in mind?
I
I was
would like to
thinking if we
welcome you
can
both. I would like to welcome you both to my organization.
Oh, suddenly
He
piques
gives
my
the both of
interesting.
you. He gives the both of you a copper coin. You realize this copper coin, the one he is playing most of the time on his store,
The one with
one with two squiggly lines.
squiggly lines.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I Yes, this is the sign of the rivers.
the reverse.
Yeah, rivers, like the body of water.
Oh, river.
The
Okay,
rivers.
Mm.
and that's an
It's an organization.
my handwriting. The reverse.
Uh,
Yeah,
yep.
I
What
poke him.
are they known for?
I poke him with my foot. With my foot. Barthen, somebody's been naughty.
Well, uh, being a store clerk for a small provisions on a small town is not really that profitable, you know. But uh, yeah, Rivers is not really known for anything because we try to keep it on the down low, on the deep low.
What
This more
do
of a
you?
merchant organization.
Mm, you could say a merchant organization. You could say an information network. Both of them applies.
Oh, information network. What's the
Both
other one?
very
Information network and
important.
Uh,
Merchant organization.
Merchant organization um or information network. Both of them applies.
okay. So, where were you heading when you got captured?
I was actually heading to Neverwinter to report my findings uh, on the White Dragon, and I found some orcs along the way. Well, they found me. Fortunately, I was not able to hide that well, and I was captured. Uh, yeah, I have
You
the information
absolutely
on the
have
location. I
you
have the
have the luck
information
of
on
a
the location.
halfling.
Maybe, but well, you saved me. And it seems that we might have some alignments.
Do you want to get rid of Paladin too?
Mm, You could see him look at far distance. You could see him pull out some sort of a scroll or a roll of paper, unrolls it, and then he began listing some items: two back, two adventuring gear, 50 portions of rations, a number of medicine kits. And then he just keeps on listing some items. And then at the end of this list, those are the items that he has not paid for, stolen
Oh,
from me, taken from me as some sort of a tax for helping him.
then
I do not go, I do not do deals like that.
do you have a plan in mind, or are we heading back to Phandalin?
Mm, I can get back to Phandalin, but I'm not so sure about the both of you. Both of you are
Oh,
known to be dead already.
Like,
I don't think it would bode well if he knows that the both of you are
maybe
still
we.
alive.
I
I
He could
deal
mean,
with
disguise himself.
secrets. I deal with secrets, guys, and
no,
I
I
would
know, but
give you this
the
advice.
go ahead.
Uh, the the surprise would be better than announcing your presence. He could, kill you again if he knows that you might be a liability, and he might. I believe he would be right. You would be taking revenge.
Maybe we can. I don't like fighting them as a party. Maybe if you can isolate the bard or the you said there's two. He's with two people.
Maybe
The
we can
the holy
pick them
man.
off one by
Yeah,
one.
if you can isolate one and then the other, maybe we can set a trap. You can lead one away from the big bad wolf.
Hmm, that would be hard as one. I believe there were mercenaries hired uh, by Captain, or they were provided by Neverwinter. So I believe it's a mixture of both. As I've seen the symbol of the symbol of Neverwinter on some of them. Well, definitely of the bards, but I'm not particularly sure about the holy person or uh, the spellcaster. I think the spellcaster would probably be a mercenary, and the holy person could probably be provided by uh, the temples of Neverwinter.
So there's
We're
three:
not even sure if, yeah,
the bard, the spellcaster, and the holy man.
yep, there might even be somebody else that's we do not know of. You also have to take that into account.
Always.
Well, I think the best bet would still, if we can isolate one, we can either turn
Do,
him, kill him, or find more information.
do you plan to take them one by one?
If we can, that will be the best. I don't mind much getting dirty. I don't. It's stupid to face something head on. If I can stab it in the back, I'm gonna stab it in the back. Like your rivers,
Okay.
I'd rather be kept secret.
Ah, wonderful. Then, ah, come, let's go back to Phandalin and let's. I know Kava'ch has the ability to disguise yourself. How about you, Noctis?
Yes.
How about you?
I can disguise myself as well. I have learned.
Really? I'm curious.
I have a spell, first level,
Ooh.
illusion, disguise self.
Oh, nice. Perfect then.
Okay. Then, if we are near Phandalin, I suggest you don your disguises. Uh, I would say that you are uh, my new assistants that will help me providing stock in Barton. So let's go.
I'm gonna
Uh,
transform into to Pog.
okay. Do I know?
Oh shit! How does that work? My clothes don't change, right? I don't think
No.
so.
Yes. Your clothes are your clothes also. Disguise self. I believe you could also change your
Height,
outer appearance, height, yeah,
correct.
including the clothes.
Height, weight.
So
Yeah, my
Mm-hmm.
clothing doesn't change. So,
yeah.
who can I change into? Um, did I see any
One.
strangers recently? That's human sized.
How
I would
about
say, yeah,
why not shift into Shin?
Finn is a kid.
Uh,
Yeah, he's a kid as well.
Even
My clothes. I don't have clothes. I need to buy clothes for young ones. Uh, anyone else, right?
it's the gnomes. But I'm sure in your experience
Yeah,
you've
I mean,
lived
I'll just
and
I'll just
seen
change into
multiple
some a
people.
stranger that I met before.
Okay, sure, you can do that. Um,
I'll maybe change how my clothes look.
yeah, sure. You could also change how your clothes look, the way you wear them. We can do that.
Like,
So let's
yeah,
go back to.
Phandalin.
Could somebody roll survival with advantage?
Survival is +2. What's yours,
I
Jay?
have a +1,
Okay,
+1.
with advantage, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My God, that hole so small. I just got a 13.
Okay. With the third, yeah. You arrive at Phandalin
We're
by
back.
um I would say the next day. It would take a bit of travel time. You could take a long rest.
Oh, okay.
So you could take a rest and fill up your spell slots, things like that.
So my lucid eye is gone. Uh,
It's a
Yes,
long rest.
yes.
Okay.
okay.
Um, it took a bit of time for you guys because during the travel time you have encountered a number of um, not orc tribes but orcish scouting parties numbering in the 20s 30s, and uh, you you guys are a small party uh, uh, that it's a bit hard to find those numbers. And
Yes.
so you took a bit of a uh,
Detour.
yeah, some detours to avoid them, but yeah, you managed to arrive at Phandalin the next day. um Kavach, could you please describe what you look like right now?
Oh, I just look like this. Like the most nondescript man. I think it's more like Mark Zuckerberg. Like a very generic. If you turn on the computer game and your starting characters like just just anybody's face like combined.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, actually Mark Zuckerberg actually has a very
Avatar, a very avatarish face. Like
default avatar.
yeah,
Yeah.
default, the default character.
Okay, so how about you, Noctis? Could you please describe what your disguise looks like?
I will be a foot shorter, um, a bit muscular looking, um, but with a defect on the face, like a half face is burned. Um, I look like a common fisherman or some sort that has a burnt face.
Oh, okay. Okay, so both of you, with Flat behind you, and a Barton um, the four of you arrive at Phandalin. Phlatt is a bit curious about Phandalin. This is his first time on Phandalin, and uh, he's a bit of a tourist on an unknown land. Um, the place in Phandalin right now uh, is a little bit livelier than when you last visited. There are a couple more people outside than before when it was just attacked by the White Dragon. Uh, the Phandalin is recovering from the attack. What do you plan to do now, or
So,
where do you plan to go?
yeah, Barthen, any place we can? Are we gonna do it? Are you gonna try and help us isolate any one of the companions?
Well, we could go back to my place, unless you guys have, or do you wish to visit other places? Do you want to go back to your old house or things like that?
It's too
Well,
risky at the moment, Barthen.
and I want to
But
get down to business.
at the same time, if we bring them to your place, you will be suspected as well.
Well, both of you are, yeah, disguised right now. So, uh, are we okay with my home? I'm okay with it.
If you are, perhaps we can bring them one by one. We may have a reason. For example, bringing the priest is for blessing a sick,
Uh, uh,
saying,
not here, not here, not here. Let's go to my house first.
hmm,
Okay.
So he was just asking if you plan to visit someplace
oh,
else before
no, not
Uh,
at
going to
all.
his home. Okay. So if you're not going to plan to visit somewhere else, so you go directly to Barton's home. This is a very uh not shabby place, but it's not also it's not tidy. There's a number of items scattered about, things that you could see or you could find um from his store. You can see his house is like uh some sort of a stock room also, or or a warehouse, because of the number of items that he is keeping in his own home. Um, it's also not that big, even though he's the brother of the town master. Uh, but this is again mainly because he is a bit of a hoarder, and he invites you into his home, and then uh, on the dining table, uh, he pulls out the map of Phandalin that you are looking right now. Or is it?
it's still the world map.
Nope. Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So uh, okay. So here you are at Barton's home. So I think the first task that we have to do is to uh look for all of captain's party members, right?
Yes,
Or
that is true.
okay. So I believe the bard is currently staying at Stonehill Inn. The holy person normally seen is often seen at the shrine of luck. The spellcaster is um, I have seen the spellcaster staying at the Lion Shield Coaster. It seems that they are a relative of Linen.
Ah,
So wait, the bard is in
interesting.
the inn. The cleric is the where?
Shrine of
Shrine.
Luck.
And spellcaster, the relative. Line cost. Linen. I hate linen. Who do we want to play?
So, what do you plan to do?
We need and
The order
we want to
the
play.
order really matters. The order really matters, not what makes most sense is that they all die. But if we're being conservative and being safe, cutting off their means of healing might give them a big blow.
Sound thinking, brother. And he's the one that's most out in the open. So the thing is,
Exactly.
where can we bring him? Where can we isolate him? Barthen, any
Do we need?
suggestions?
Mm,
Or do you want to just assassinate him straight out?
oh well, definitely not here in Phandalin. Hopefully, uh, I really, uh, I really cannot give you any ideas right now on
Is there any
uh,
abandoned place?
hmm, abandoned places. Here in Phandalin, we have the Tresendar Manor. Uh, it's currently abandoned and then it's in the ruins.
Um, Sounds good as any. Right now? Crescent.
That'll work. That'll do.
So how are we gonna?
Well, you could bring him over and say that I am a sick relative, given the burn on my face, and say that we'll be willing to pay money, donation to his church. I'm pretty sure he'd be interested if we promised a large enough amount.
Knowing his affiliation, he's probably greedy too, huh?
Greedy. Exactly. So
Well,
just bring him over.
I do not want to sound greedy also, but I believe we also have a deal that we have talked about previously. I hope that since you are not dead, it's still in effect.
Oh, we've never forgotten, Barty. I
Ah,
do hold
wonderful.
I do hold some gnomish
Devices.
we have some gnomish devices, inventions that may bring interest and more clinks of gold to your pocket when sold.
Ah, yes, wonderful. You could see him. He is very giddy with joy at the sound of interesting devices from gnomes. Could you? Could I look into them for now, please?
Certainly. Non-magical items, as you also inquired, would also be valuable. Am I not am I not correct?
Oh yes, as long as I could sell them.
We do
Uh,
have. an invented saddle, and invented horseshoes made by gnomes.
Okay, yeah, I'll take those.
And Barthen,
Uh,
after our issue is solved with this paladin, are you inviting us to join that the rivers?
well, I hope you accept the invite.
Oh, we definitely do. Okay, but
No, if it will benefit.
we'll just get this thing done first. So
I
let's get.
do recall that I do recall that um the reward for the quest of getting gnomish items would be the coin. Am I not right?
Hmm, maybe. No, I believe this is payment for uh the items that I've provided you beforehand before you go to Nomengard.
Mm,
Fine, fine. But then what about if there would be a we were able to pick up a wand of pyrotechnics from the gnomes? Is that something that would interest you?
Hmm.
This was
Yes.
handed to us by the gnomish king.
Yeah, well, I would accept any items that you're not going to use.
What would you give us for this wand of pyrotechnics? I'll
I
remove the horseshoes and the saddle from my inventory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I recall that the contract is he would provide you all
The
um
sundry supplies.
yes
Mm-mm.
that is worth up to 5 gold. So adventuring kits, things like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So those are provided to you. So uh and then his request was to give uh to go to Nomengard and then get some items from Nomengard, and that would be the payment.
Okay.
So any items that you're not going to use, he's going to consider that as part of the payment, not just the saddle
Oh, okay.
and the horseshoe.
okay.
Okay. So then I won't show that to him then. If that's not gonna be anything. Okay.
Good job. Okay, let's get this party started.
Okay. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna head to so knock. I'm
okay.
gonna meet you in
So I would say I would propose this, if that would be okay with a both or with a three of you. I would say that scout out the party members first. Look for vulnerabilities. Look for uh, things that we could exploit against them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what they would be persuaded to do or
oh,
persuaded to give. Let's do some reconnaissance first,
okay,
and
okay.
then I
Um,
will look further if they have any other party members that are not yet known.
okay, that reminds me, Barthen, would you have a nice little skimpy outfit in this place?
Skimpy.
Not too
Uh,
skimpy, like just a little hint.
he thinks for a bit and then goes to one of the rooms. And then here. He invites you, and then you could see this small room is some sort of a walk-in closet that is full of different kinds of clothes from uh well, clothes that could be used by bards, costumes, dresses, noble clothes,
Okay, so
um,
I'll pick one
normal
that
clothes.
I'll pick one that's like a long dress, but there's like a high cut a little bit on the leg, and I'm gonna transform to a very beautiful woman that I've seen in the past.
Okay.
Um,
Let's
this is a
see,
disturbing sight.
and then I do a little pirouette for Noctis. You like?
Absolutely not.
Let's see who has an eye for the ladies. I'm just
Hmm.
gonna try and charm any of them and see who's a little naughty.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if the priest were.
That was my thinking. So yeah, I think I'm ready. So no plan for attack yet, right? Just recon. So I'll go to Shrine of Luck. I mean I'd be more comfortable now if you're watching from somewhere, just in case
Or
things get.
or do you plan to go to a different person, Noctis?
Transform to a different person?
I mean you're fine for
No.
like if you're
Go
gonna watch.
somebody else. You know,
Oh, yeah, I
since
could do
Kavach is
that.
gonna go to the holy person, do you plan to tail or somebody else?
I'd probably go to the bard.
Okay, to Stonehill Inn. Okay, so let's start with Kavach first.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Should I go to the bard because bards normally are good with illusion? No?
Uh,
Bards probably would be more uh,
well, the other one is a spellcaster.
horny. So
Well,
I would say I think the bard might be more into you. A pretty lady walking into an inn makes more sense than a pretty lady going to a shrine of luck, isn't it?
okay, so we'll switch. But before we separate, I'm gonna cast telepathic speech,
Mm-hmm.
so we can talk for uh, minimum of 1 mile. 1 mile probably covers the whole town, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
will.
Seems
I
like,
think
yeah.
so. Oh, it's only. Oh, sorry. It's only 3 minutes.
Oh, never mind that.
Yeah, never mind.
Mm. Save your slots.
No, no, it's a
Oh,
free
okay.
effect. I can form between your mind and the mind of another. I have to see you. It's okay. Later, we'll just do it now. Never mind. So I'll go to the inn where the bard is. Which was it?
Okay.
Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, Stonehill
Stonehill
Inn.
Inn. Okay.
And Noctis, where do you plan to go?
To the shrine of luck. To the priest.
Okay. So let's start with you know what? Could the both of you roll a d20? The higher one will go first.
I just got a 12.
5.
Okay. So let's start with Kavach. Kavach, you go to Stonehill Inn. Uh, you could recognize that the place is a bit bustling with a bit of fervor as the board is currently at the stage and then doing uh, some juggling with his swords.
Ooh. I find an empty table and I order Is it ginger ale, the one that looks like alcohol but it's not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna order ginger ale on subtly so nobody notices it's not alcohol, and then probably close to the front, and then I'm gonna try to show some leg, a little leg, and a little trying to catch the eye of the bard. And then when he looks to me, I'll look away like I'm not looking.
So here, do you see, do you see what I can do? Huh? And then you could see the board is juggling, and I could even do this, and then he adds more swords and this, and then just juggling swords. He's juggling about 10 swords right now of different makes. Some rapier, some daggers, some curved scimitars, uh totally different kind of swords, and he's juggling them. And as a finale, he throws the swords to each of the tables that's in front of him,
Uh huh.
and then all swords uh, s- got stuck in the middle, hits at the center of the table, and then ta-da! And then takes a bow. And
I
then,
clap.
oh,
I
thank
try.
you.
I order him a drink.
And then you can see Toblin gives this bard uh, the drink. He are you going to tell Toblin to tell the boy that you provided it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you can see this bar goes to your table. Yeah. Hello, milady.
What's your name?
Oh, I am Bardo.
Bar- Bardo the Bard.
Yes.
I like that.
Well, it's kind of a stage name. I'm still this is still new to
Oh, I like it. So,
being a bard.
you're
It's
amazing.
a oh, thank you, and you
We
look
don't.
amazing.
Oh, thank you. But you know, we don't see a lot of bards in here.
Yes. I'm just traveling here in Phandalin together with Captain Macho Paladin.
Ooh, I've
Have you
heard about
know him?
him.
Yes, he's quite a cool guy.
I know.
Uh,
So, the last time he was here, he was only one, but now he has a party. Look at you.
yes, yes. He found me in Neverwinter, and then he asked me if I could join him, and he
Have you
looks like
been?
a cool guy.
Have you had many
And
adventures?
yeah, quite a bit. Uh we helped excavated this dwarven temple before.
Which temple?
We also mm, I recall this is the Temple of Abbathor, and it's full of disgusting, slimy monsters.
Oh,
And then he moves to shock you with his hands, and then um, could you roll me perception
perception.
or insight? Perception or insight?
Uh, perception. Just a 9.
Okay, just a night. Um, you do not know this, but for the audience, that he is, you know, he is somewhat touching you in
I was
some,
trying to cop a feel.
yeah, starting to cup of feel, but
Oh, okay.
his hands are a bit
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all
That's
over the
fine. That's fine.
place.
So, yeah. So, tell me
Eh,
about.
uh, you didn't notice this, okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just telling this
Yeah,
for
yeah. So I
everybody
continue on.
else.
I continue on like. So tell me about your party. Who else is in
Oh,
it?
yes, so we have the great Captain Macho Paladin as the paladin,
Uh
and
huh.
he's taking up the front of the line. He is sacrificing his stuff protecting everybody else. So, and then there's me, the bard, singing his praises, and then providing him some guidance, boost, and confidence, And
Uh-huh.
then I'm very good with my daggers and swords,
Oh.
and then he is now juggling two of them, and
Mm-hmm.
then three of them. Haha! And uh, then we also have this spellcaster. Uh, what was her name again?
Oh, it's female. The Merc.
Yeah,
What's her name?
I don't care. I just met her about a day ago. Yeah, he's picking his nose. He's not that good looking, so I have a policy not to know the names of people beneath this beauty.
I hate him already. I'm in my mind like this motherfucker. Okay, so oh, and then is that it?
What else? We also have this healer, this holy person. Uh, he's got a very fucking long name. It's like uh, what was it? What was his name? It was something along the lines of uh, Jean Paul Charles Enrique Miguel, the second or the fifth of House something something. Again, his looks are way, way below mine.
Oh.
You really do not need to know about them. They're just what I would call side characters.
So how about Mr. Paladin? Where is he right now?
Uh, right now I believe he is uh, at that Adaba, Adaba place. Some sort of a midwife here who does smells like herbs.
Oh,
Uh,
Dabra.
Ab-
yeah, somebody shouts, "That's a Dabra!" Yeah, yeah, the,
Adabra, yeah.
the that Adabra. It was, I believe he's purchasing some potions before our next adventure.
Shit, she probably knows we're alive. Okay, when's he due back?
I don't know.
When did he leave?
Yesterday, which is actually quite weird because that place is quite near here, and he should have arrived yesterday, but he could be taking his time. He could be doing some, you know, naughty things with that Adabra girl.
Okay.
Adabra, what's the name, right? Hey, it's the name Adabra. You this. Yeah. Again,
Oh,
I don't
I
really.
order him another drink.
And I don't want to sound rude, but may I know your name, pretty lady?
Oh, my name is Rachel.
Raquel.
I couldn't think of anything.
Michelle. From.
From all over.
Okay.
You know, more mystery the better, right?
Of course. Is the root name of your is the root word of your name Rake, which is I believe uh a dwarvish name for revenge. Or some sort of a revenge.
It could be. It could be. You
That
have
is a
to,
very
you
pretty
know,
name for
a lady doesn't tell too much on the first night.
but you see, we're still in the noon. So you could probably tell me more as the day progresses.
Maybe, but there's too many people here.
I mean, they could watch.
Oh, I'm not much for performing for other people just for, one guy or one person.
Do you plan to ask something else?
Uh
Or
I mean, what's your room number?
no, no, no.
Like for information purposes?
Do you, yes, yes. That
Uh I think
before we cut to Noctis.
yeah, I think that's it. I'll just end with the room number question.
Mm, okay. So if you're looking for the room, I could guide you there right now.
Let's go. Oh,
Uh,
well, I'm a proper lady, so maybe you go and I'll follow. Just tell me the room number and so that they don't see us leaving together and I can preserve some of my, dignity.
ah, people of this small inn or tavern or whatever you call this place. I am going to retire now for this pretty little lady named. What was your name again?
Rachel.
Rachel has deemed that I am worthy for a night with her.
I try to hide my face with my hair, my long hair, like pretending to be
and
shy
then
but smiling a lot.
and then he just with a bit of a dance move upstairs, and we cut to that
Okay.
disgusting encounter to Noctis. Noctis, you are now traveling to the Shrine of Luck. The Shrine of Luck is a simple shrine out in the open. There is a small well uh under underneath this well, as
Excuse me.
part of the shrine. There is a small well. Uh, as a resident of Phandalin, you know that there are some who believes that if you drink some of the water of the shrine, you will be blessed um, by the goddess of luck, Taimor.
Mm.
You know this, and right now the Shrine of Luck is currently tended to by um, by this guy who is wearing some quite a bit of heavy armor. He has a uh, some sort of a mace on that is hooked on the hip to his side. He's wearing some priestly vestments, not white but uh, brown. You know that these are priestly vestments because they uh, they are very tidy. They are very tidy looking, even though um, uh, the clothes are not shabby. And you could see him tending to the shrine. He you At a fair distance, you could see there are some children playing, and then he was like observing or looking after them, probably. So, what do you plan to do?
What do I? Sorry, my internet stopped a bit. What did you say? Just the
Okay,
last 2 seconds.
okay. So there are some children that are
Mhm.
uh, near him. It seems like he is looking after them. So
Oh.
you could see this holy person that's like, oh no, don't be too rough with each other, watch out, things like that.
Mhm. Um, is he near the well?
Yes. This well is really very small. Like I would say that only a child would fit inside. Uh, and this is more like uh
Just to draw the water.
ceremonial. Not not really even more. This is more ceremonial than a
Mm.
proper well. There is a proper well some uh near the townmaster's hall, near Stonehill Inn, but those are proper wells that people drew water from. But this is more of a ceremonial well than a proper one where you could some water. You could get some
Okay.
water, but it's only about a cup
Hmm.
full.
So I will go to the well, close to the priest. I'll try to draw a cup of water, and no matter how small that is, I before I drink it, I go to the priest and say, hey, Mr. Holy Man, may this really truly give luck, because luck is something that I would need at the moment. And then I take the drink down.
Ah, uh, could you please describe what you look like right now?
Um, Slightly burnt on one side of the face.
Yeah.
Um, Muscular, but not because of but not because of health, but more of muscular because of hardship. And clothes are that of a typical fisherman.
Okay. So you could see this holy priest. He looks handsome. A little bit. Uh, clean face. His face is not wounded. Totally different from what you look like right now. And then he tells, ah, I would say that luck is the result of one's effort. If you do good to yourself and to everybody else, it would be rewarded with good luck. But of course, unfortunately, I am not a servant of Timora, but a servant of some other god,
Ooh.
uh, and I am just helping out this shrine as it is currently abandoned by their priestess. However, if
Ah,
you would like to learn more about the Lord and Savior Nudli, he would be very pleased.
well, that may not be too bad. I forgive me. I saw a priest at the shrine. I merely assumed. I meant no offense.
No offense taken. Child, I'm do you require some sort of assistance aside from talking
Perhaps
or consulting about the gods out there?
mm, just perhaps some counsel to ease a troubled mind. It's
Go ahead. He takes out some tiny stool or tiny chair that the trigger seats, and then he gestures that please go see it. And then he also sits on one of these small chairs, and then some little kid runs up to him, sits on his lap, and then he is like patting the kid's head, and then the kid is like playing with some sort of a doll, wooden doll.
The children seem to like you a lot. The
Ah,
last time
well.
the last I was here, priests were very strict and uh, not many children enjoyed their company, though they mean well.
Well, I'm just used to handling with kids. I run an orphanage in Neverwinter, uh, dedicated to my god Nudli, and we provide food for orphans, munchkins, just send actually any kid who is in need of assistance, food, clothing, shelter, things like that.
The children are lucky or blessed, you would say, to have a god that seems to care for the lost. You've gotten me curious. Can you tell me more about your god?
Ah, yes. Noodly is a a great god from the olden times. Is floating around somewhere out of reach of even the stars, and he is, or I would say that they are, uh, guiding us with their noodly arms and with their meatball eyes and with their very saucy marinara-esque blood of the divine. And yes, they are very, very good tasting pasta.
Ah, and how did this god Noodly reveal himself to our realm?
Noodly manifested himself through food. And yeah, it is often taught uh, on our sect that he provides food for everyone.
So
Doesn't
that's
seem
what
like a
he is
bad
known
guy.
for.
Sorry, like a.
Doesn't seem like a bad guy.
No, dude, priest with kids and only kids, I don't know. Um, doubtful. But back in character, uh, what brings you to Phandalin? Shall I call you uh father? What do what are the followers of Noodly called?
Uh,
Nudists?
you may call me a pastafarian.
Pastafarian. Okay. So what brings you to this small town of Phandalin?
Ah, well, you see, I was invited by a certain paladin to help his cause in ridding this place, this region of a white dragon that is consuming a lot of food stuff for everyone here in Phandalin. And a divine
Wow.
revelation from the food provided by Nudli has descended upon me and provided me that I should help Phandalin.
Have you gone? That must be scary. I mean, To face a dragon, one must be a great adventurer. Aren't you
Well,
afraid of dragons?
no, I'm not afraid. And he is. You can see him patting the kid a little bit harder or a little bit more intense.
Nervous.
No, no, he's the great Noodly is uh will provide for every one of us with his uh umami uh with his umaminess.
Well, I sure hope that you are successful. It would definitely make the kids sad if anything bad were to happen to you. So, what does one need to do to meet or to become a member or to become a Pastafarian?
You just have to consume 20 bowls of ramen in a single sitting.
You did ask.
Well, very, very interesting. Does that need to be consumed in Neverwinter at the church?
No, no, no. As long as you could consume 20 bowls of ramen in a single sitting, Noodly does not discriminate where you would eat your food as long as you eat your food.
Well, food is a, a blessing. Um, so,
Yes, from Noodly. All food comes from Noodly and his Noodly appendages.
oh, praise Noodly. If I
Ramen.
may, if I may ask, how would you, I would imagine facing a dragon, it's not just you and Captain Macho Paladin, isn't it?
Yes, of course. We have a band of adventurers.
Oh, that's
I
good.
and Captain are just two of the members of it. We also have an elven spellcaster.
Elven?
Uh,
An elven.
yes, yes. An elven from, I believe, Neverwinter also. Uh,
Interesting.
Her name is Rose, and I believe you would be able to look for her at uh, one of the orchards here.
Hmm.
And we
If
also have Bardo, the Bard. Stage name currently being will probably change, but that's how he introduces himself. Bardo the Bard name
that's an
still
odd name, Bardo the
he
Bard.
he he's telling me that he told the party that it's still a work in progress name.
Oh, that's good.
And then we have me. Uh, the name is Netanaya.
How do you spell that?
Uh, I'll send it in chat.
Okay. General?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. I will forgive me for assuming again,
Eternal.
but as the priest, you would be the main healer of the group, so you
Ah,
should be most
I would say
protective.
so. Yes. Probably not. As a priest, I have been provided by Noodly uh with abilities that will defend myself. I could summon and then ramen. He does a prayer, and then you could see this bowl of ramen uh come up and then floats around, and then you could see the children running towards it. Um, and then I also have some spiritual guidance from Noodly. and uh, some malfeasance creature that will come near me would be attacked by it, and I will be basically protected. Uh, though his domain is of food, is very knowledgeable because he is eating his vegetables.
That's very nice. Wow. Well, um, Priest Nathania, um,
Anaya,
I'm Nethaniah. My apologies.
Netanaya.
Nethaniah. There, it definitely food is a blessing, and I think I may have some friends interested to be part of your church. Perhaps
Ah,
we could arrange a time, or we could visit you, and we could perform the 20 ramen ceremony.
of course. Tell me the time so that I could prepare the 20 bowls of ramen goodness and the place where this will be held.
Oh, my mouth is now watering. Definitely, I will send word.
How many
I
would be
will gather
your soon to be followers, you say? How many are
uh,
they? How many are you
we're,
guys?
I have a brother, and I have a very close friend, although he does not speak much. He follows he follows our directives. So if we were to devote ourselves, he too would follow. So I believe, like just like you, caring for the kids is very important. I too was once an orphan, and food is a blessing. So these are two good things I've seen, more than what I've seen outside of Phandalin at least.
Ah,
So
yes.
it
Of
would be nice
course.
to
For
feed the world.
Noodly is, yes, for Noodly is a recognized religion under Neverwinter.
Perfect. Well, let me just gather them, and I'll visit you right away. We can set it up.
Okay. Uh, and if you do not have any other questions to ask to Netanaya, we cut now to Phlatt, who just encountered Rose um at the Edermat orchard.
Ethermart? Ethermart?
Edermat. This is near the Shrine of Luck, and then
Oh, there we go.
uh, you could to anybody who is observing, there is Phlatt standing near this this shabby looking um elven that is wearing leaves for clothes, and they're just looking into each other silently. And with that, we're going to end our session for
Damn
today.
it! I had already
Uh,
had a plan. Okay.
with that, uh, thank you guys for playing. Let's see what you guys plan to do in our next session.
Noctis is
Very
already
excited to know what you
already has
plan
a
to do.
plan. You know how he wants trouble. He likes trouble.
Cool.
Noctis.
Cool.
I Kava'ch, sorry. I mean, he already thinking dirty thoughts.
Yep. From the beginning, from the very beginning. I think Noctis has a plan as well.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Wait,
very much.
writing my
Yes,
notes.
thank you very much also.
Okay, take us home.
And that I will. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode of The Menace of the Floating Island. We hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. And if you did, please click on that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you know when a new episode drops. And follow us on our socials. That's plus 63HP on Facebook, Instagram, and even Twitter. Now, if you just want to listen to our voices, especially me right now with this little deep DJ voice, it's not. um, we are available on your podcast of choice. So we prefer Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and even Amazon Podcasts. So yeah, definitely looking forward to hearing from you. Please write in our comments. Let us know what you think. We do respond. We promise you that. All right. So for final goodbyes, let's start with Chubax.
Yeah, that was fun. I always love RV parts also. So excited to show you my plan next week. Or yeah, next week.
I think my plan's pretty straightforward, but yeah,
Mine's
we
fun.
gotta. We just know.
And
But
get
I'm interested to see what Flat has in mind.
he's just. I was surprised that we switched to flat. That was funny.
Maybe just like stare without blinking, blinking contest or
You never know.
something.
Maybe he's the charmer. The you fall in
You
love.
never know. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Flat is a reliable man.
That is true.
Mm. And of course, any final goodbyes from our dear Maxwell?
Just ramen, ramen.
Ramen indeed.
Ramen indeed. So with that that ends our session for today. Thank you very much, everyone. And wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Good night.